Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I do give all honor and all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rikah Kwadash. Next, double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, from whom I've learned this 100% truth. Salutations to the hopefully elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth, including the speckled birds. Shalom. To the sincere sisters who are listening and learning in silence and keeping the order to the best of their ability, I'm Brother Kapasha, Tabernacle 4443 Church, Raleigh, North Carolina. Coming to you with a brief lesson. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. I'm going to go right into it. This is not our rest. Micah 2 and 10. So don't get comfortable here, Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. This is the place of our punishment, our captivity, where we serve out our punishment. This is not the place to be going into those holy houses you call Christian churches, talking about listening to a prosperity message. You see, how you can make it, name it and claim it, and, having somewhat of a positive mindset and things of that nature. You see, you are deceived, you are delusional, it's not going to work out for you that way. This earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. You see, let's go there first. Job 9 and 24. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. See? So you're not going to make it. You shouldn't want to spend your energy, your time for that which is not nourishing to your spirit, your soul. You see? Pursuant to Isaiah 55 and 1, it says here, because this earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. It says here, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? You see? So, if you want to make it on this side, you got to sell out. You got to give your soul. You got to do something wicked. Because the world is not going to love you. The world loves its own. You see? And if you're not doing wickedness, the world is not going to accept you. You see? Because it's been given into the hand of the wicked. So this is not your rest. This is not the place where you can, live your best life now. You shouldn't pursue that. You see? We're going to suffer. We're going to be persecuted. So you got to have a mindset of, forsaking this world, this life. You see? Because we got a kingdom to come. This is not our kingdom. You see? And let's get that in Micah 2 and 10. Let's read that. Micah 2 and 10, it says, arise ye and depart. You see? How are you going to arise and depart? With your mind, with your behavior. You see? Through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. If you sincerely believe in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and you have learned that you're an Israelite, you have learned that Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, doesn't love everyone, all people. You have learned that there is a righteous seed right here, upon the earth that the Lord is dealing with. You see? So you're going to forsake the things, the lusts of this world. Love not the world and the things that are in the world. You see? As it said, what's that? 1 John 2 and 15. Might get there too. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. This is not the place where we're going to continue on forever and ever. America, aka Babylon the Great. This place is going to get destroyed because of its wickedness. This is, this is Babylon. This is a harlot. This is the mother of harlots right here, Babylon. You see, this place has, presented and taught it false, it's false philosophies. It lies. It's the really the image of the beast. This beast system, things like that. You see, so this is not your rest. You're not going to be successful in this life, even if you make it as an entertainer or professional person in society. You got to go through the channels, you see, because this earth, as I just read in Job 9:24, it's been given into the hand of the wicked. You see, and you're going to get unalive. You're going to get destroyed unless you repent and turn from the things of this world. There's nothing wrong with making a living. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with working a job and making a living and things of that nature, as long as it doesn't interfere, of you keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. You see? So that's the elect or the righteous seed is the ones that are going to be keeping and pursuing the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Awashai, how they, how he or she or they may please Yahweh Ba'ashem Awashai. It says here, let me read this. Micah 2:10 reads, "Arise ye and depart." You depart out with your mindset. You see, start calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Awashai instead of JC, Allah, Buddha, Santa Maria. You see, it says, "For this is not your rest." You see, we're not going to continue to be here because it is polluted. Why? With lies, deceitfulness, falseness, and things of that nature. Everything contrary to what Yahweh Ba'ashem Awashai has made law. You see, it says here, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. And 2/3 of our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. They are blinded. You see, because we have, the scattering, we have taken on the heathenistic ways. We've been Hellenized, you see, through scattering. You see, all right. So, the book of Maccabean, first book of Maccabean, will, bring that out, and how we were persecuted for even keeping our laws, statutes, and commandments, or even calling ourselves, the people of the Most High, circumcising our people and things of that nature, was made to eat pork, that swine, and a lot of our people have taken on the ways of this, of the world. You see, now they love it. You can't turn them back. It says here again, let me read this from the top again. It says, "Arise ye and depart." You see, so therefore we have to turn back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Awashai. That's why we make these electronic epistles, to give our people the warning so that they may turn back. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest," because it is polluted. This place is contaminated with the blood of the saints, lies and deceptions, things of that nature. It shall destroy you, and as it has destroyed 2/3 of our people, as I already said. It is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. You see? Because the Lord's people are, let me get this in, where is that in is that Romans? Let's go to Romans. Yeah, I believe it is Romans. Romans 11:7. Let's go there. That's on my mind this morning. Romans 11:7. Says, let's go there. 11:7. It says, Romans 11:7 reads, "What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for. You know, 2/3 of our people in these harlot houses seeking the Most High and his Son, but they're not getting it because they are deceived, thinking that the Christianity is so whacked up. They think that they still believe in the Immaculate Conception. They believe that God and Jesus is the same person, so to speak. But we know that his name is not God and his name is not Jesus. You know, we know he has a Hebrew name. And this is what the elect men out here on the highways in the hedges be telling our people. That he has a Hebrew name, which is Yahweh Bahashem. Yahweh, the Father's name is Yahweh, which means that he exists. You see, and the Son's name is Yahushua, means that he's the deliverer, Savior. You see? So it says here, what then? Israel have not obtained. They haven't obtained it. They haven't gotten it. And they won't get it. And it's going to continue, as I keep reading, it's going to tell you why. You know? That's why they're in these harlot houses, 2/3 of our people, shouting and spitting and listening to pork chop pastor. You see? It says here, preaching those lies of prosperity and such. It says here, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for. See? But the election have obtained it. The elect of Israel, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. Whether you believe it or not, there's an elect group of men that's, you know, of the 144,000, you know, that's gonna, you know, that have turned away from society, this world, you see, and seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. And therefore we're going to, you know, so therefore we're going to have to suffer. We are under persecution and things of that nature, you know, but 2/3 of our people think that this is their rest. It says here, let me read that again from the top. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, you see, but the election hath obtained him. You see, Lord willing, I'm know that number, because I'm calling on the name, and I see, you know, and I listen to other brethren, you know, who are operating in sincerity, you know, that is calling on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You see, but the election hath attained it, and the rest were blinded. That's 2/3 of our people. They are blinded because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has blinded 2/3 of our people because they are wicked and they won't seek the Lord, and that's the Lord's program. This is his movie. He does what he wants. He writes in who he wants to be the hero, and he writes in who he wants to be the villain. It says here, according as it is written, see, it's written this way. The Most High hath given them the spirit of slumber. You see, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear. Unto this day, they still blinded. They still can't get this truth. Look at us like we're crazy, like we're bugged out, like we're in some kind of occult or something like that. You see? That's 2/3 of our people. How they look at the elect men, hopefully elect men, should I say. Because we don't know if we are the elect. The Lord could bug us out at any time. That's why you must fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's why we preach fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua 24/7. It says here, let me read on, and it says, let me read that again. Verse 8, 11 and 8, Romans chapter 11, verse 8 reads, according as it is written, the Most High hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their back always. You see? because they thinking that this is their rest. You see, they think they got the perfect plan to make it in society. You know, the pork chop preachers standing in those houses they call churches, in those so-called pulpits, are preaching to their congregation, you know, telling them, if you give me your 10% and your offerings and building church funds and pastor's anniversary, choir's anniversaries, what else? You got the usher's anniversary, first lady's birthday, pastor's birthday, Mother's Day, you know, Father's Day. They got all the holiday. We know the wicked holidays. You got to give. You see, just fleecing the flock. You see. Let me read it again. According as it is written, the Most High has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear. They don't hear us. You know, they see us in the physical, but not with their spiritual eye, and hear with their spiritual ears. You know, their ears, their eyes are blinded, and their ears are all stopped up from hearing this and from receiving this. And we have a lot to be thankful for, Israel, the men that are woke, and the women that are Fumana sisters and women that are woke. You know, that's something to praise Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shah for. That's why we praise him. You know, we fear him. Let me get this, and I might get ready to end it. I don't want to be too long. Didn't think it was going to be this long, but hey, Spirit. Isaiah 55. Isaiah 55. It says, I'm gonna get to the point. Let me give me something one, and then I'm gonna jump up. It says Isaiah 55:6 reads, "Ho, everyone that thirsted, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat, yea, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight in it in fatness." You see, incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live. And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. Behold, I have given him for witness to the people, a leader and commander to the people. You see? Behold, that's Yahushua. Behold, thou shalt call a nation that thou knowest not, and nations that knew not thee shall run unto thee because of the Lord thy power. And that's us right now today, the elect men coming back, 144,000 been awakened, and for the Holy One of Israel, for he hath glorified thee. It says here, "Seek ye the Lord while ye may be found, call ye upon him while he is near." This is our message to our people. See, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. He can be found now. You know, if you will incline your ear, as it says in verse 3, incline your ear and come unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shah. You see? Hear, and your soul shall live. Verse 3, "And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David." You want the mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shah. That's what David received. All right? And it says here, jumping down to 7, it says, "Let the wicked forsake his way, the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon." So seek the Lord while he may be found, Israel. All right? Forsake your wickedness. Come out of these harlot houses. Come out of your own mindset thinking that you know better than these scriptures. You don't know better than the Lord. You see? You got it all wrong. You see? You got to call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Awashai. All right? So I'm going to end it right there. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. But before I end it, I must give all honor and all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rikah HaKodash. Next, double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, from whom I've learned this 100% truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth, including the speckled bird. Shalom.